specifically. I don't know when I last did socially awkward, but I remember that it was a bit of a cringy slash relatable type like story. I don't know how to put it. So you may see here I am at the new game screen, and that is not for no reason. The reason for that is because I've been told that if you go back to one of the choices and you pick something else, something different happens. I think it was when you choose which way to go to get to like the lecture hall or some shit like that. Because I by some stroke of luck won the 50-50 and then went the right way. So yeah, this is where it was. Pretty sure. Yeah, so I actually don't remember which way I went. I think I went right, but I think my mindset was right as well, right or some dumb. Yeah, because that is technically what I am. So let's go left this time. This way? Yeah, see, he doesn't seem so sure of himself this time. Yeah, this is different. This is very different. The last time I think I just went straight into the thing, right? Right? I don't know. I don't remember. It was quite a while ago. Let's just hope that actually catches something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck trying to figure out how to make it come back. And that's gonna be awesome. Okay. You end up in the schoolyard. You wander around for a sign or a marker that says auditorium. Yeah, well, I, like a very good student, purposely did not go in the direction of the auditorium, so where is it? Did I take a wrong turn? No, we went the right way, obviously. Maybe I should head back. Oh wait, another choice. Man, the way I went before was so boring. Barely any choices. Well, obviously I'm not gonna head back. I'm gonna keep going just to see what this is. Scanning the area for a staff member like a guard or a janitor for directions. The unlit empty rooms surrounding the yard cast long, foreboding shadows set in a haunting ambience. Yeah, this looks totally haunting, like I'm so terrified. As you cautiously tread forward, your steps are growing more hesitant. A sense of unease washes over you. You realize that you are completely alone. Liminal space at its finest. Come on, Jace, it's not that bad. Maybe it's just up ahead? You can't stay out in the open for too long, though. The vast emptiness surrounding the yard weighs heavily on your mind, triggering a series of unsettling thoughts. Where is everyone? Hello? Why is this so uneasy for him? This just looks like straight up liminal space to me. You start to sweat, your heart pounds, and your vision becomes blurry. It's impossible that nobody is around, right? An inexplicable sense of isolation seeps into your bones. The silence amplifies the uneasiness, punctuated only by the faint echoes of your footsteps. Your breathing quickens and your footsteps echo into the empty field. Feeling a growing sense of fear, you halt in the middle of the yard trying to detect any presence. Yet, there is nothing. Your brain urges you to turn back, to retreat. Go back, go back. Okay, God. With a racing heart and a surge of adrenaline, you make a swift about face, your instincts screaming for you to escape. Oh God, Chase is having a fucking panic attack. I didn't realize he hates being alone so much. This was a bad idea. Oh God, it's a heart. Oh God, I don't know why I hate hearing that shit. It makes me uneasy. God, just hearing it. Oh, I might even have to mute my fucking thing for that. That's awful. I fucking hate that. Each stride propels you forward, the world around you fading into a blur. Darkness encroaches at the edges of your vision, as if the sheer vastness is shallowing you whole. Whoa! What? I just went the wrong way. Come on, man. Oh God, Jace, I'm so sorry to have put you through this shit. Every breath becomes a struggle, your grasps echoing in the empty expanse. Not now, just hold on. It's not just the emptiness that terrifies you, it's the unseen malevolence that lurks within. The silence, once disquieting, is now suffocating as you sense something hunting you, its presence growing ever closer. What? It's a freaking college. Who's hunting me down? Probably the freaking teacher that's like, what are you doing here? Get to the auditorium now. Honestly, that is probably worth having a panic attack over. The chilling realizations that you're being hunted intensifies your panic, urging you to push beyond your limits, to run the malevolence nipping at your heels. Come on, body. Almost there. Where are we even running to? Hello? Suddenly you smack your face against something hard. Oh, Jace, listen, shit. You need to calm down. Kid, are you okay? No, clearly not. The entire screen is red. Of course I'm not okay. The glaring sun behind the figure, in addition to your tunnel vision, makes it impossible for you to see who it is. That's not Tom. It's definitely not Tom. Not that I particularly like Tom anyway. Then it hits you like a ton of bricks. Yeah. You're in a full-blown panic. You shuffle about trying to pick yourself up, but your whole body seems like it's on fire. Heart going overdrive, it feels like whoever it is still speaking, but you can't make out the words. Okay, KD, I'm assuming that means kid. The figure grabs you by the shoulders and shakes you. He comes up close, yelling something. Yeah, Jace is literally not it right now. Fucking panic attack. I'll fucking kill you if God ever gives you a body. Kid, breathe slowly. Huh? Breathe slowly. Stop screaming at me. God, oh, he's screaming. I know. Ugh. The second wave of pain comes, making it harder to concentrate on your breathing. Kid, you're alright. You're not helping. Stop yelling at me. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Listen, this is not what it looks like. I thought this was the right way to go. Come on, kid. Just breathe slowly. You're okay. You're not dying. Look at Jace's face. This is damn good art, by the way. I like how Jace looks in this picture. He's just gone from a panic attack to just watching. Very respectfully, I'm hoping. That's it, kid. Just hold it in and breathe out slowly. Incredible. Your panic attack was conquered by the power of sex. What does that even mean? You're doing good, kid. There's plenty of grass around. You said you were on a field. Maybe you should touch some. Hello, kid? The beefy wolf snaps his finger under your ear. How do you respond? Emotionally or physically? What the fuck? I don't fucking know. Physically, I'm assuming is I just hop up and give this guy a hug. Emotionally, it's probably I just burst out into tears or something. You know what, physically, come on. Excuse me? Jace, listen, that's not what I thought physical response was. I thought that would just be waving at him or saying, giving him a hug or something. Okay, this was a mistake. Good. I thought you were gonna have a heart attack. There's no tingling sensation in your left arm, right? Not on your arm, at least. Shut up, Jace. You shake your head and suddenly cross your legs together. That's good. Are you fine? Do you need me to call someone? You shake your head even faster this time. Wow. I guess you're used to it, huh? No, not really. Oh, don't worry, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Are you able to stand? Jason has not said a single word yet. I have no idea how this dude isn't creeped out yet. Let me help you up. He wraps his muscular arm around your back and lifts you to your feet. Vertigo quickly sets in, making you dizzy. Oh yeah, I know that all too well. Jace, listen, you gotta say something, man. You're gonna scare off the giant beefy guy. Still dizzy, huh? It's his fault you're dizzy, not that you mind. Having those big arms scoop you up like that is exhilarating. You shake your head side to side. Are you good? Jace, say something, God. Since you're alright. I'll be going now. I have some work to do. You slowly nod your head sideways to confirm that you heard him. Take care of yourself, and don't feel bad about having panic attacks. They're nothing to be ashamed of. Jace still has not said a single word, man. I don't even know this guy's name. You nod 3 times. Okay, bye. Okay, interesting. There he goes, walking away with his back hunched to your level, waving goodbye. This has gotten awkward. First, you have your first panic attack in 2 years. Damn. Second, you found your first real crush outside of the porn that you watch. Wow, interesting. This alone snapped you out of your panic attack. Jace is a real one, but not in the good way. And third, you're still standing and staring in the direction he went for a good 2 whole minutes. What an eventful day. And he's just now all of a sudden fine. Well, something bad did happen, but you walk it off so easily as soon as you see something like that. It was a flyer for a gym subscription. Oh, it was a poorly drawn wrestler mascot figures all over the border. This is definitely the work of a very supportive child. No one in their right mind would use this as advertisement until it hit you. Your new crush was holding these flyers while you were nestled on his meaty arms. Huh. $15 a month? Full access to showers and drinking water, get professional help with expert. First week is free. Nah, that sounds reasonable, but these drawings really don't make this place look legit. No matter how you look at the flyer, you can only imagine how bad the gym is. I mean, if it came from that guy, I'd say it's pretty good. Maybe get someone professional to do it? Huh? On the upper right side of the flyer, there's one figure in the drawing that catches your attention. Looks just like El Tigre Lobo. I don't know who that is. Probably some cartoon character, and his even has the same mask design. Maybe it's just a reference. Well, someone's gotta get into trouble with copyright laws. Meh. You fold the flyer into your backpack and check the time. It's already 8. Did I miss the opening? Better find my classroom. Thank God, I don't want to look at freaking Tom's face. You head off to your classroom, asking for some directions here and there. Finally, you catch sight of it. 8:15 a.m. on Monday. Oh boy. With no sign of anyone familiar, you decide to relax by leaning on the rails. Wonder where John is. Pretty sure we enrolled together. I should text him, see if he's even here. Oh jeez, how come? Hello? Huh? Who the fuck? Is that a collar? What the fuck? It's way too big for you, dude. How come the notifications don't say anything? There's like 200 unread messages on the IM app. 2 weeks? Gonna talk. You slapped the pocket on your ass as I suspected. Someone stole my wallet? You ran after the thief. But at the first corner turn, he was gone. Just by the look of the collar, I knew I couldn't trust that guy. You checked the closest classroom in hopes that he might have just hidden there. No luck. Oh, poor Jace. First a panic attack, now something got stolen. Mom is gonna kill me. I lost $60 and the debit card she gave me. In a fit of panic, you opened up your phone and stare at it. What's the number of the bank? No, oh no. Something did happen different from just choosing to go left, I guess. A lot of bad things. You decided to just sit in class and maybe beg the teacher to give you time to call the bank to freeze the account. Oh, hey John. You okay, dude? As you open the door to the classroom, you see your best friend from 5th grade in front of you. John! Whoa. You jump to John in full embrace, hanging by his hip as you burst out into tears. What's wrong, buddy? May I say that this is very gay? Shut it! Can't you see that I'm in need of emotional and financial support? Did you lose your wallet? Yes! How'd you know? Well, you did scream thief just a while ago. And he got away. Did you see what he looked like? Yes, a brown wolf with a huge collar on. Yes, a collar. Must be collar season. What does that have to do with the current situation? I like to keep in touch with those current trends. Yeah, well, I don't see any on your neck right now. What does a collar even look like? Blue with weird plates attached all around. Oh, and that guy. Yeah. Oh, and short, like you're super short. Like him? Mayhaps. You jump and grab both of his ankles. He tries to pull away, but he's more focused on balancing. Give it back, you little thief! Yoink! Oh, thank you, your yoink actually worked this time. Thank you, John. John takes the assumed thief's collar with such grace. Oh, he took the collar. What is... Oh, he did take the collar. No, I need the wallet, not the collar. John takes the assumed thief's collar with such grace that the thief didn't even notice until John uttered yoink out loud. This looks nice. Thanks, dude. Oddly enough, it actually suits John more than it suits that guy. The wolf becomes more frantic over losing his collar. However, he can't move with you shackled to his legs like a ball and chain. John fixes his newly acquired collar and takes a selfie, making a peace sign. I'll trade your hip for his wallet. Listen, dude, since we're classmates, how about you come clean? You're gonna be stuck with us for half a year. Do you really want a cat clinging to you the whole time? Tick tock, dude. The bell already rang. Teacher's gonna be here any second. Just give it back, God. Also, he kind of looks similar to the other guy. Like, they felt like the same color pair, I guess. The brown wolf tosses your wallet to John. Thank you. He then points at you. Oh, he's waiting for an apology. Better hurry, he bites. Also, this guy hasn't said a word yet either. I like how John took the collar off. What's going on in here? Yep, he left you, just like that, with your wallet and the short wolf's abnormally large collar on each hand behind his back. What else can he do? He at least got away with your wallet. Well, you scramble up to your feet and look away, preparing your ultimate weapon. Oh. Nothing. And look at the teacher's face. Oh, the other guy's like, huh? Is he gonna fall for the old Puss in Boots trick? Oh, it's working. He's confused. The brown wolf was, however, looking at you with doubt. Take your seats, then. Thank you, Mr. Dragon, sir. Yeah. After confusing the teacher with your unique ability, you have no choice but to sit next to the thief. Oh, God. Good thing John is right next to you, teasing the thief with his collar. The wolf gestures in annoyance. That since he did his part, now it's John's turn. But John wouldn't have it. He just puts on the collar and takes more salt. The wolf sneers with his claws dragging on the wooden table. John doesn't like that reaction, so he tugs both ends of the collar, trying to insinuate that he'll rip it apart if he continues. This mare certainly makes the wolf look sad and frantic. The collar must have some significance. John, knowing this, is holding sadistic control over him. Man, is the collar really that important? Okay, John, I think he had enough. The wolf is nodding frantically with tears in his eyes. Oh. John pouts, probably wanting to tease more. It's in his nature, but he hands it back just as you asked. Then I'm charging 10 for my services. Without giving it further thought, John claims $10 from your wallet. Ugh. You should expect no less from someone who takes without asking. At least he's doing it in plain sight. Bastard. I'm eating fine tonight. John sniffs the money right in your face. It's his way of saying, don't do it again. Maybe. He returns your wallet. You carefully check to see if anything is missing besides the $10. 5 10 bills and your debit card. Yep, all in there. At least the thief didn't throw anything out the window or something. As you turn your back, you see the wolf holding his oversized collar. He was completely engrossed and checking its condition. His paws are carefully looking and rubbing every detail of the plates. Was he checking for damage? Looking at the collar, his expression softens. Maybe it was your imagination, but were his eyes glistening? I don't even know who that is, man. There's the new characters, I don't even know what their names are. And this guy doesn't even talk. You slowly tilt your head to get a better view of the collar. It looks awfully familiar. Where have you seen that before? It's just like in your Japanese anime. Good morning, class. My name is Professor Zale Callum. He's just like in your Japanese animes. Oh, are you talking about him or the collar? I'll be your advisor and history teacher for this year. Pleased to meet you. He bows his head, but everyone else is perplexed. Far into the idea of bowing back. Follow the herd or bow? I don't fucking know. Bow, I guess. You bow. Zale notices and directly is bowing his head facing you. He mouths thank you before pulling back up. You're welcome, I think. As you may already know, attendance is in full automated thanks to the school's new RFID system. I don't know what that means. So there's no need to check for attendance. It's all here in the system, so regardless if you're tardy or late, we'll know and base your grades on it. Oof. Imagine if school... Wait, do schools actually do that? Base your grades on how late you are to class every day? Bro, that's cruel. Just always check yourselves in the front gates. Any questions? Wait, what's with the ruler? Zale just smiles as he unsheaths the ruler. That's a ruler? This is a fucking ruler. He's like having a tall-ass ruler like it's a sword sheathed on his belt. He unsheaths his ruler from his waistband and starts slapping it on his palm continuously. Although your names and faces are in the system, they're not in our brains. So I would like everyone to introduce themselves, starting with the front row. Yeah, no. Oh wait, does that mean the Wolfman's gonna talk, the thief dude? That would be awesome. Each student introduces themselves almost at the same pace. Some obviously bored, some absent-minded, and some even advertise their family's bakery. It was like any other first day classroom introduction. And just like that, every school year your anxiety kicks in. Your head is swimming in decisions such as, Should I add my age, my home address, not your home address, my social security number? Okay, sure, go with that. John T. Newley. Nice to meet you all. You weren't prepared for how fast time passed. You slowly rose up and looked down at your side. In your mind, you thought you looked cool and uninterested, but to everyone else's eyes, you're a wreck. You're sweating buckets and your eyes are zoning through time and space until finally your mouth starts to move. Jace V. Cirker. You know what? Yeah. Sorry if I butchered your name, Jace. Well, your second name anyway. You take your seat and immediately cover your head with your bag. John pats you on the back while giving out his signature smile. I hate introductions. It's good for you. First impression's key to getting a job. I'll never get a job then. Stop being a baby. Baby me. You, no. Yeah, feed me. Yeah, no. Hope you like mushy avocados. You, no. You both smile and giggle at your friendly little banter. As I have already stated from the beginning, I'll be your advisor for the school year. If you have any questions on school-related topics, you'll find me on either in this classroom or in the teacher's office, alright? I'll be sure to go look for you, which is never, because I'm the best student ever. For the rest of the day, the teacher passes out information on what topics they'll cover for the rest of the year, yada yada yada. 12 p.m. on Monday. The cafeteria is as plain as your old high school one. Okay. But this is the same, right? John gets steak. Well, you get a cup of noodles, but you don't seem to be as hungry as of now. Okay, so there's no Tom this time. You tried multiple combinations of words to find the collar on Dougal. There's something about that collar. It feels nostalgic. You must know why. What's up? Blue collar with tags. Dougal. Just random collars of all sorts popping out when I'm close. Trying to remember where I saw that collar before. Was it on the big dude at the beginning? I actually don't remember. I know he had a key card around his neck. Why? I don't know. It's been bugging me the whole day. You know the feeling when you hear a piece of a song but you can't remember the title of it? I guess. Do the gash marks and scratches ring any bells? Scratches and gashes. A little bit, but nothing to go on about. But why would a collar have protective plates like that? Maybe they're tags? Or a hand-me-down? Could be. Families and lupos usually wear them as either memento or IDs. They look fancy. It's cute. You'd look cute with one if it wasn't racist. Huh? How's it racist? It's extremely offensive to a Felican to wear a collar. Anyone who's read their history would know that it's an act of racism to wear one. You should know this, it's part of your history. Nah. Yeah, look, he really cares about his ancestors. Gross. There he goes again. But I think they're sexy. Are you sure it's not your racism talking? Who knows? Why do you think I have you as a friend? Unsettling. Hello. Hola. Aloha. And look at John. John, hands off, John. This is not the time nor the place for this. Nice to see that you're okay, little gato. Thanks. He still has not said a word to that person, but maybe he heard my voice, well, Jace's voice from talking to John. If it's not too much to ask, do you know someone named David Mercy? Shoot, you're bad at remembering names and talking to strangers, especially hot ones. Yeah, we do. We do? Yeah, we're classmates. Really? Yeah, silent and always angry looking. Sounds like David, alright. Have a seat. David should be here any minute. Gracias. But I can't stay. You can have us deliver it to him. Really? Why not? David's our friend. Well, he may be your... No, he's not our friend. He's not even your friend. You fucking teased this man wearing his own thing. And he's not my fault, friend, because he stole my wallet. Really? Man, this guy is overjoyed at the idea of us delivering lunch. I'm assuming they're related. They look similar. The hulking wolf's eyes brighten as if he won the lottery. Of course. What are friends for? John, what are you doing? We don't know anyone named Dave. I'm John Nilly, by the way. And this adorable new cat is Jace. Macon. Macon? Oh wait, they are related. They have like the same second name. I have no idea. Is that Macon? Macon? I'm just gonna say Macon. Well, I'm happy to know that David finally made some friends. Does he not get along with other people? Well, he does. It's just that things have changed over the past years. Say no more. We'll take good care of him. Right, Jace? Yeah. What the hell are you planning, John? Please, make sure David eats everything. He's always skipping breakfast. Will do. Gracias. Bye, Macon Man. Sounds like a freaking cartoon character name, Macon Man. The large brown wolf let out a bright, cheerful smile. Judging by his reactions and the proud demeanor, this David must be a very antisocial kid. Kinda like you. As soon as Macon left the door, John starts opening the lunchbox. John, don't you dare. Relax. I'm just investigating John, I swear to God. Bop or encourage. No, I'm bopping him. Stop that. Ow. You bop John's nose. No, bad John. Bad. You're no fun. Fun is with consent. You. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Fine. Yeah. David comes in with a wild expression. Like he got caught peeping into a girl's bathroom. His arms flaying around trying to say something. I know you can talk, by the way. David sneers and holds up his phone, showing him a text message from Macon. I left your lunchbox with your feline friends. Much proud, best little brother. Oh, they're brothers. Okay. Next to the text is a sticker of a doggo meme. David made more gestures with his hands, and from what I could understand from all this is what the fuck. David, my friend, my dear friend. What would happen if I told Macon that you were a thief? I bet he would have been heartbroken that his own brother got kicked out from college because he stole his friend's wallet. John is pushing everyone's buttons right now, and it's actually surprisingly working. I mean, he got us the name of Macon, and he got us the name of David. Is he gonna make David speak? Oh no, John is making that face. The face of devil with a contract. Here, David, don't let John cut to you. You take David's lunch away from John's demonic fingers and hand it to David. No! My leverage! Don't be so mean, John. But I wanted to play some more. Evil. Proud of it. You roll your eyes, annoyed. Go on, David. Macon told us to make sure you eat everything. Just be careful with John. He may look harmless, but he'll get to you somehow, someday. As much as you don't want to be around new people, you see a little bit of David in yourself. Perhaps that's why you don't feel uncomfortable by his presence, even though he stole your wallet. Oh, gracias. I thought that was John for a second because of the color of the name. Do you guys come from like a Spanish family? So you can talk. David just rolls his eyes, sits next to you, and eats his lunch. Cool. Meh. There's that itchy feeling that you forgot to ask something. Meh. It's the collar. You wanted to know where it came from, right? Afternoon classes were just like the morning classes. Each class was no different than the other. The teacher would come in for an introduction and explain the subject they'll be teaching for the semester. And as the bell rang at the end of the day, it finally hit you. Monday. 4:30 p.m. on Monday. Dave! Dave. You ran up to David wanting to ask him a very important question. Thanks for waiting. His eyes speak out, what? Your collar, where'd you get it? Dave's eyes shook as though completely caught off guard by your question. It's just that I remember my dear Grey Lobo wearing a collar exactly like that. So I was wondering, are you a fan? David looks at you with some uncertainty in his eyes and nods slowly. Awesome! It's so hard to meet another LT Grey Lobo fan. I still don't know who or what that is, but cool. In hearing this, David's ears twitch. He tilts his head slightly and looks interested in what you're saying. I love how he finishes his match with his signature stance and a roar. You tried to pose as much as you remember. David smiles. He looks so happy, as if a child got the present that he wanted. David's hands slowly come out of his pockets and starts to crouch down into the same pose as you. Oh, hey Macon. Midway to the pose, Macon comes in, scaring the small wolf back to his normal posture. Hola! Hi. Shoot, what's his name again? What were you two playing? Cloud gazing. I was pointing at a funny cloud that looks like a hamster. Oh, Macken's gaze travels around the sky for a hamster figure. He doesn't see one. Sounds fun. You having fun, David? David just looks away. Ah, shit. I'm assuming these guys don't have a very good relationship with each other. I'm not making any response to Macken's voice until a little. A little, huh? I look at Macken, he's so overjoyed to hear that. Macken's eyes water with glee. It's like a parent hearing their child's first word. What the fuck? Oh, it's Tom. Macken? Tom? Oh, Jace hasn't seen Tom yet. I remember Tom though. Amigo! Macken spreads his arms out to Tom, but Tom jumps away. Yup, he's dodging. Macken, no. What's wrong? It's just a hug. The last time you hugged me, I was almost crippled. Ah, it wasn't so bad. No hugs. Aw. Hi everyone. John, no. You're a little more happy than usual. My little brother finally talked. Uh-huh. Doesn't he already know how to talk? I don't know what's happening over there. This is some intense staring going on over here. Finally talk more? Not Tom. John, whatever you think you're gonna do it. I actually want to see what he's up to. Open up. Oh, gotcha. It's thanks to his new friends. Yeah, friends, quote unquote. Hi, Tom. Long time no see. You mean my brother? See, he was waiting for David at lunchtime, so I gave him a lunchbox so I could go to work early. This is fucking gold. I was surprised when I heard your last name. Oh fuck, what the hell's happening back there? Jace doesn't seem very interested. I never did introduce you to my brother. I wish you did. It could have been the best of pals. I doubt it. Ah, Jace, why are we here? Oh, and this little gato as well. Jace, are you friends with David? I guess. But wait, how did you get to know Jace? As you see, little gato here had a panic attack. Uh-oh, where did this happen? I got lost and ended up in the schoolyard. I thought the auditorium was further ahead, but it wasn't. So you ended up in an empty open area? Oh, I get it now. Open area? Jace is afraid of open spaces. Not bees? Why bees? Have you ever gotten stung by one? I actually have, and it's not fun. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Well, no. Are you sure it wasn't a wasp? Wasps. Maybe it was a wasp. Oh, I'm definitely afraid of wasps. So why are you afraid of open spaces? It was a little scary though. I thought it was a heart attack. Good thing he came up to me for help. Not exactly, but I'm not gonna bother telling him. Thank you, Macken. But how do you two know each other? This is the friend I was talking about. Ah, friend talking about? So this is the little gato I've been hearing about. What? Was Tom talking about me? But are you really okay, Jace? Okay with what? Your panic attack. Oh, I'm fine. It already passed. Hasn't come back for 2 years, so it's not a big deal. Really, I'm fine. I'll just do my breathing exercises just like you told me. You're talking about Macken, right? You did great. He's a big boy now, unlike you. What? I recall that you told me that you tried to confess, but you chickened out. Confess to what? A girlfriend? I like that look on his face. It's nothing. Sorry, Tom, but I'm not interested, and I'm pretty sure your girlfriend isn't either. Macken, don't. Never mind. Tom groans, rubbing his temple. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe have a drink while you're... I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Macken. Come on, we used to do it. Why do you think I stopped hanging out with you after workout? That's a cruel thing to say. So, yeah, I guess the two siblings are just doing God knows what back there. I guess he wants the collar. Sorry, Macken, I'd love to hang out with you, but we always end up drinking. Your other friends tend to push. Oh. But since our little brothers are friends now, maybe we could hang out more. Sure. Hold on a sec. Swift as a click and accurate as a pro shooter player, Tom grabs his brother by the ear. Ow! Behave. I didn't do anything. Ow, 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 ow. I always thought of you as the disciplinary type. Yeah, well, if you have a little brother like John, it's always the only thing that works. Say, how about you work out with your brother and Jace? Oh god, no. Yeah, I don't want to see my brothers. Ow, god. What about you, Jace? Gem, huh? Yeah, it's real close. You could spot for me, Jace. Yeah, spot for you? Like, help me lift some barbells? Nah. Isn't the point to lift it by yourself? No, you dork. It's just to make sure I don't get hurt. Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, my mom only gives me $30 per week for food. How about I pay for it? Huh? Why? Why not? We haven't hung out a lot, so I thought, you know. True, I've been avoiding Tom that. But a gym? That's so weird. But if it means reconnecting with him, what the heck? Okay, Tom. Yes! Great! If you like, we can go to the gym right now for a tour. Today? Sorry, but about that. Me and my brother wanted to take Jace out for dinner, so it's our little reunion. Except for Tom, we meet almost every day. Ah, tomorrow then. I'll take Jace with me tomorrow. Okay. Don't overdo it. Who do you think I am? That's not what I mean. Oh. Why did he get a pass? We'll be going now. It's nice to meet you all. Same here. You just wave your hand goodbye. See you, Mackin and David. Bye, Davy. See you tomorrow. No, they're just staring at each other. Just get out of here. Yeah. I don't want to be left with them either. That was a long day. I'm gonna go head out now. Didn't you just say something about taking me to dinner? Nah, I'm beat. Tom's gonna take care of that. Well, wait. Huh? Toodles! John, wait! Hey. Hi. Didn't know you turned into such a social cat. Oh no, it was all John's doing. Of course it is. He always gets you into weird situations, doesn't he? He sure does. So, about that panic attack, have they been coming back? No. Haven't had one in 2 years straight, so it's all good. I just ended up in a trigger, and then I wasn't able to get away in time is all. Right. New school, new place, gotcha. I'm glad Mackin helped you out there. More so than usual, I'd say. He helped me remember my breathing. Glad you're okay then. So why did I end up back with Tom if I went the other way to avoid Tom? I don't know. 10 awkward long silent seconds later. So, dinner. Yes. How about it? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay then. Hop on. I know somewhere really good. Tom hands you your yellow bike helmet. It's been 2 years since you last saw it. But one thing catches your attention. It's a sticker of a Mexican masked wolf dressed in what appears to be a tiger battle outfit. El Tigre Lobo. Oh, this is different. Jace? Oh. You hastily put on your helmet and hop on Tom's bike. Hold tight. You arrived at a fancy all-you-can-eat restaurant. All sorts of delicious smells came rushing into your nose, making your stomach roar in hunger. Really hungry, huh? Good. Eating here is always worth the money. Nah. Find us a seat, I'll be at the counter. Alright. So, will this happen regardless of where I go? Walking around the table area, you try to find the best seats. Where to sit? Oh, near the restroom. Sure, order something spicy and you'll just be sitting right there. At the buffet table, actually the window sounds pretty dope. Makes sense, it's isolated and no one would bump into you. You take a table near the window. City lights reflect onto your table, competing with the restaurant's warm lights. It doesn't bother you. What does bother you is falling off a 6th floor building by being next to a transparent wall. Yeah, I feel that. Not even your feline lineage can save you from such a fall, nor do you think you can even have that ability. Yep, best seats. I don't doubt that at all. Tom comes up behind you and put with a plate in each hand. Here's your plate. You can go ahead while I keep our seats. Okay. So many different type of cuisine to choose from. What are you going to get? Okay, Mexican is probably gonna be spy. Japanese sounds awesome, actually. Let's go with that. You take a hefty amount of different variety of maki. California, Philadelphia, woo, tiger roll, and some spicy tuna. Now for some sushi. You take a moment on the sushi. I'll just take the tamagoyaki. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's basically raw fish and you are a cat, so. Now for the ultimate sauce. You reach out for a tiny teaspoon and scoop up a good green glob. Oh, it's wasabi. I thought he was talking about soy sauce. You exhale from the experience and end it with a smile. Nose, I am sorry. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the good of the soul. With the full plate, you head back to your seat to where Tom is waiting with his phone. Your turn, Tom. The large feline seems to be busy. Not even the rattle of the table pulls him from his phone. Huh. Oh, hi Tom, God. You take a crab maki and dip a bit of the green goop and press the food on Tom's lips. Like an automated machine, he takes the whole thing. You like that wasabi, right? It's pretty good. Gotcha. What was that? Wasabi, a dangerous, delicious concoction from the land of the rising sun. That was horrible. For unsuspecting victims, yeah. But it's really good, if you savor the sensation, that is. Have another one. I'm good. I'm gonna go grab something. I'll just watch over my jacket. Tom leaves his plate to avoid another assault to his nose. Monday, 6 p.m. You and Tom enjoyed the evening meal together. You stuffed yourself silly to the point of almost falling into a food coma. Your pride tells you to eat as much as you can for your benefactor's money, even though your benefactor is eating slowly while reading the news on his phone. Whew, I'm stuffed. Maybe you should eat a little slower. But it's so good! Well, there's no time limit besides closing hours, so savor it next time. Next time. So, how was your first day of college? It's so-so. It's better than high school, that's for sure. No more uniforms, no more sweating in the corner. Teacher's weird though. Tom pauses and ponders. Was he wearing a kimono? A kimono? Those Japanese outfits you see in mangas. Alright, yeah, Zim. It's Zale. Zale. He was my homeroom teacher for first year too. A bit weird, but he's a good guy. He wears a ruler on his waist. Yes, he's still weird, but he does his best to teach at least. That's what's important. He does have a ton of passion for Japan. Hopefully he teaches the right history for the exams. Good luck. How about your classmates? Anyone interesting? If I recall correctly, you've already met David. Right, so how is he interesting? He's a fan of El Tigre Lobo. The Mexican wrestler? He's not just some Mexican wrestler. He's the best. Your fanboying is showing. Gosh, it's been years since I saw a match of El Tigre Lobo. Uh-huh. So, why'd you stop watching? I don't know. I guess I grew out of it when we started hanging out. So, why do you like El Tigre Lobo so much? Don't think any less of me, okay? This was me when I was a kid. Of course. Well, I guess I was a kid, I just looked up to him as a role model. How is breaking bones and destroying lives a role model? He only does it to the villains. I see. Isn't that a bit violent for a 12-year-old to watch? I think I was still 10 at the time. Mom even brought me to one of his shows. Go on? The story was great. For a kid, that is. When I think about it now, it's just pretty cliche. Well, tell me about it. Truth be told, I wasn't really interested in those shows back then. Okay, so El Tigre Lobo has a sidekick called Leos Del Nacho, a lion dressed as the Knight, a criminal in the guise of justice, a henchman of El Diablo. It was Leos Del Nacho, I don't know how to say that, to learn all the moves of El Tigre Lobo before El Tigre Lobo reaches El Diablo's hideout. Okay. Wait, so how did Leos become El Tigre's sidekick? Leo's father, spoilers, Was Altigre Lobo's master? Altigre, or Leo's father, didn't want to teach his moves for evil, so he chose Altigre because of the pureness of his heart. Gosh, that's a total mouthful. Yeah, you don't say. I don't even know who's the master, who's the villain, and who's the hero anymore. All I can say is that it's all cheesy drama. I know, I'm getting embarrassed just talking about it. But you're enjoying it though, so go on, talk more about it, I'll listen. No, you ruined the moment. Just Google it. Aw, but you were so into it. God, so embarrassing. I'm gonna drown myself in ice cream. Tom takes you home on his bike. Upon reaching the first corner of the bridge, you forgot to mention something. Oh, take the left off the exit. But your house is that way. Not for me, it ain't. Just for a brief second, his bike swerves, causing you to wobble. The wobbling causes you to swerve to increase for a few more seconds until the bike balances itself naturally. For a while, Tom begins to slow down. He then parks the bike in the nearest rest spot, an empty spot with benches on the side in the middle of the bridge. Let's rest here for a bit. Tom parks the bike on the rails. You just hop off your seat and waited for Tom to securely lock the bike to the rails. Your anxiety kicks in, wondering why Tom stopped in the middle of the bridge. That should do it. Why are we here, Tom? Like I said, I just wanted to rest. He looks at you and pats the bench next to him. You take it as a cue as it next to him. You look around, wondering what's going on. Well, is it about where I live? Maybe. Or maybe I'm just resting my feet after cycling 3 hours today. Plus, another hour would have been very, very heavy load. Why not take off your helmet? You hesitate and look around. No one's here but us, Chase. With that, you take off your helmet. Oh, no beanie. You reach out for the beanie in your pocket, but get preoccupied by Tom's rough hands ruffling your hair. You've gotten big. Tom, quit it. Tom keeps it up for a few seconds before letting go. So why'd you move out? It's not technically moving out. Remember, my parents own a whole apartment block. Oh, right, it's closer to the college. Yep, that's the one reason I moved. One reason. So there's another. I was getting to that. Second reason is that my parents find it handy to have me look after the apartment and the tenants if they have any problems when their rooms blow up. Hope you don't mean that literally. Nah, it's more like flipping breakers and stuff. I get it. It's a good plan. Closer to school, you get a room of your own and they get free labor. If only it's just flipping breakers and changing light bulbs, though. It's not. No! It's changing the whole power line. It was hell. One of the tenants used the power socket to all of their appliances with an extension cord. I swear to God he wanted to burn the whole apartment down. And then there was this old lady who threw organic trash on the roof. On the fucking roof! Was she senile? No, she was a traditional lion lady who came down from the mountains. Their traditions were a little primitive. Mom says it was to fatten the birds so they could eat them. I did hear a documentary that the mountain folks do that. Fuck that tradition! Someone needs to tell them to do it on their own property. You should tell her next time. Maybe I will. Damn right I will. Or file a police complaint. Maybe after a warning. You are a son of the landowner, after all. But the children, those little shits drew on the wall. Who do they think is gonna clean them when they leave? I'm guessing you. I'ma boil them in a pot and feed them to their parents. 4 out of 10 to the tenants are so problematic. My room also has its problems. I hear zapping noises in the walls. So I asked for some money from my parents for materials, and then started ripping off the walls just to find where the short is, and you continue to rant about your days in the apartment building, fixing, cleaning, washing, rewiring, getting zapped, getting your fingers crushed, ouch, and sweating in the hot sun. While Tom just listens, he escorts you to your apartment. What the fuck? This looks sketchy as hell. Haven't been here since I was 17. I don't remember why we came here though. Huh, me too. Oh well, guess this is where we part. Pretty much. Oh hey, how about we do a housewarming? Housewarming? Just think of it as an excuse to bring friends over to have a little drink. But I don't drink. It's a figure of speech, and I'm not allowing you to drink. Who are you, my mom? Your big brother. Oh, I'm so scared. Tom grabs a hold of your whiskers and pulls. Ow! You tried to counter by reaching for his, but he stops you with his long arm. No fair! Of course it's not. I'm the older, stronger, and better looking than you, like a big brother should. Let go! Tom lets go and taps on your cheeks, ensuring if none of them were pulled out. We'll talk about the housewoman tomorrow. Catch some Z's, Jace. He starts to pedal off into the distance, but didn't miss his chance to wave goodbye before turning the corner. Wave back knowing he probably didn't see, but you did it anyway. Monday, 7 p.m. The living room. Wow, this looks kinda nice. It's been 2 weeks and yet you still can't find the switch. Damn it, where's the switch? You slide your paw on the wall, facing the location of the switch of memory, feeling for any bump. There it is. Ow! The immediate bright light burns your retinas with the power of 1,000 suns for a millisecond. You rub your eyes and then let the crowd groan. I'm home! You yell out to your empty apartment. Not like anyone's here. You throw yourself onto the couch, sighing before wiggling your bag off your shoulders to the floor. You take off your beanie and toss it to a nearby table. You roll to your side and recollect the day. Got to meet someone new. Marco? Mac? Damn, I can't even remember. It's Mackin. All I remember is Mac. He is pretty cute. Maybe just calling him Mac. Maybe I'll actually make my job a lot easier. Just call him Mac. Wonder if he's gay. If he is, whew, the things I do to those pecs, man. You need to chill the fuck out, Jace. God. He-ya! You fanboy over Mackin's body to the bathroom, getting ready for a nice shower before bed. Wondering what he likes for lunch, you brush your teeth. Wondering if he likes chubby guys, you step in the shower. Wondering if he'd hold you behind and give you a wet kiss on the cheeks. As you get Which cheeks are we talking about? You need to chill, have a cold shower, and actually just chill out. Wondering if you should fix the heater as the cold water shrinks the excitement away. Ah, cold. See, take that. 8 p.m. 8:43 p.m. You put on your soft, silky cotton PJ shorts and waddle to your bed. Picking up the biggest pillow on your bed, you begin slamming down on it. Wait, why am I hitting the pillow? What did the pillow do to me? I'm hitting it. What? Wait a minute. I think that's it. I'm just gonna hit my pillow over and over again. Watch. No, come on, let me hit it. I think that's enough. Huh? You pick up your phone from the windowsill, and it faces away as you unlock the phone with your finger to avoid burning your retinas from the LCD light. As soon as your eyes adjust, you take a look at your notifications. Tom? Jace, is this you? It is Tom. Hey yo, sup? Hey. Just checking to see if it's still your number. Still is. Or is it? The emote is a dead giveaway, Jace. Or is it? You are the only one in this world who ends this sentence with an emote, Chase. Lol. Uh-huh. Did you have a good time tonight? Why yes, good sir, it was a pleasant evening. Well, good sir, I am almost obliged to read that. Ho ho, snarky ritual. Lol, XD. It's been 2 years since you last texted with Tom. It felt right, almost as if a piece of you came back and fitted snugly back in. Since you scroll up to the last conversation you had with him, I'm wondering how it ended up like this. The last message from you was, it reads as congratulations. Oh hey, bring a towel tomorrow. A towel to school? Or gym, you dork. Right, that. Okay. Hey, it's good for you. You did drown yourself in ice cream today. Hope that's not you sleeping. I'll let you get back to sleep. Later, Jace. Night, Tom. Man, I like how I just ended up with Tom again. Is this the next day? Well, let's see how Mackin ends up then. Well, actually, I don't know. Mackin is so odd. Dave's odd.